too. This is definitely the very start of the stream, and there was definitely no sort of like prologue where I was talking about being depressed or anything like that, and then realizing I wasn't actually being able to be depressed like on stream. So like, hello everybody. Hi, this is very definitely the very start of the stream. Greetings. Hello VOD watchers. All 5 of you. I don't know. There's actually like a couple of people. Actually, a couple of the VODs have a few watchers. This is kind of fun. Oh, it's just a weird blank void. Okay, I guess I need to deal with that. Oh dear. Okay. How do I not weird blank void? Welcome to the void. How do I not the void? Okay, let me figure out how to not the void. No, I can't not the void that way. Right. Okay. There's some fussing that is required to not the void. Hold on. I know why the void, but let's see. Okay. That should have made it so that I can not the void. If I just do this, this is what happens when you have some sort of weird, custom, very, like, strange setup, is that everything just, like, you run into weird bugs that absolutely nobody else would, like, run into whatsoever, right? Like, it's just because you brought this upon yourself. Like, I'm the one who did this. I'm the one who made this void. I am the one who like brought this upon myself. I have only myself to blame for this, and yeah. Hi. Welcome back. I'm no longer in the void. Hello chat. Hello. Greetings. Greetings from no longer the void. Hello. I'm in like peak setup. I don't even know whether I can or should describe my current streaming setup, but it is, it is in some ways like some people's dream setup and also some people's nightmare setup. And like, you know, there's a very thin line between dreams and nightmares, right? Like, you know, there's, and also I really do want to stress, like, please tell me if there's anything up with my audio right now. I would like to know, like, 500% if there's anything at all, like, strange or untoward or bizarre with my audio. Yeah, it should sound fine. But, like, you know, if for whatever reason it doesn't sound fine, like, please let me know, because this is, like... It is the same setup, but it is also very much not the same setup. This is, like... This is like, okay, I what this is maximum bed rot. Getting a weird echo through the fuck off. It's maximum, it's bed rotting. I'm bed rotting right now. But I'm bed rotting inside a battleship. It's wild. Ah, goddamn. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, this is set up in such a way where I'm just like I'm I'm bed rotting in a battle. This is what it is, right? You know the sort of like battle station setups where you've got all the monitors all over you, right? So like I've got my like regular setup, right? But all the monitors are in arms. And so it turns out that you can just put the back of the desk next to the bed and then just bed rot and turn the monitors around and have them just like be like it's literally a this is the I don't I feel weird. I have gone mad with power, yes. There I've commandeered it. Yeah. Anyway, this is the thing is that every single time I would stream, every single other time I would stream, I would always like have my legs in some sort of weird contorted position where they were trying to stretch it by the end of it. So it's not even like the case that like I was trying to have this setup every single time that I've ever streamed. Like if you've ever like seen me at the end of a stream or like midstream or like 3/4 through stream, I'm in such a shrimped pose on whatever like seat I have that like this was actually inevitable. One of my kids next door battle stations ready mode, right? I just turned my I turned the monitors on my desk around and I put the desk next to the bed and now yeah. No, I do in fact shrimp pose all the time. The amount of shrimp posing is insane. Anyway, I'm gonna pull rank and I'm just gonna jump into playing the game. Because you know, why not? Let me kill the random okay, I'm let me kill the random YouTube videos I was looking at because who needs to see those? No, not that game. Can't believe this. Frick. That happened in the first moments. I mean that's true. That also happened. Is this even hooked up to the thing? Hold on. I hope my setup isn't completely broken. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Okay. Cool. We got it. Sure, jump right into the game. Yep. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's hop around. I mean, the day that I can't finish a Minesweeper game is the By the way, I did go to CarrierCon and I was able to like talk to somebody who I've been watching in VTuber land for longer than I've been VTubing, right? Like you know, I'm not and I was like, "Hey, you know, I've been are we allowed to talk about like, you know, before times because you know, she's worn a couple of faces and she's like, yeah, there's no spies here, right? Like and I was like thinking like this is only the sort of thing that you'd really be able to see at a say at a meet and greet, right? Because like you can't really say it in chat because of the whole thing, right? Like and so I was like, oh yeah, I've been watching you since the before times, and then she was like, oh yeah, no, no. I was like, no, the before times, and it turns out that I was able to tell her that I've been bringing the mantle of Minesweeper forward, and she was like, I'm really glad that you know there's another VTuber who can bring Minesweeper forward, right? Like in some ways, I think I will not say that she was necessary. I think I was playing Minesweeper already when I saw her play it, but and it's not Girl DM. Obviously, Girl DM has been Girl DM for since forever, right? But like, um, but it was very fun to be able to be like, um, Yeah, I've been carrying your mantle of the proud mantle of minesweeping on stream. And it's really cool, right? I feel like there's an interesting thing there, right? Because I mean, there's some people, I guess, being very real about this, right? It's like where you only ever there's some people where you like, you end up hanging out with them IRL, and and then like, the VTubing like sort of like I don't know, mystique, which I think is real, like just kind of goes away in some ways. Like, they're just a human being, and then you're just a human being, and you're just being flesh people together, and you're just hanging out, and that's one thing. But this is somebody who I've ever only like seen, um, in VTuber. In said in the sort of legal Latin sense of like in camera or something like that. But like, you don't really get to discuss like, I don't know. I feel like you don't often get to talk VTuber to VTuber with people like that necessarily. And as I'm saying this, I'm like thinking, it's like, wait a minute, I've never like met Mirabelle or anyone like that, right? Like, it's like there's certainly people who I've only ever known in VTuber, but like, I feel like there's a difference to it, right? Like, there's knowing somebody, they're speaking to somebody sort of in the off duty, like behind the scenes way, and then they're speaking to somebody like, you know, on duty or whatever, right? And there's a little bit of difference there. Um, yeah, they've maintained the mystique, and I think that's like the difference, right? That there's some people who I've never actually like met physically in the flesh, right? But who don't necessarily like maintain the VTuber mystique because like our sort of, you know, conversations have been just very person to person, right? Um, they're just, they're people. I mean, we're all people. But like there's a reason that VTubing is a thing, and it's because this medium is this sort of like quasi-religious, like mystical, you know, psychological totemic thing, right? That evokes a response in us, right? And that is, useful shorthand for the mind, I guess. Um and yeah, I sort of classify people into people who like are, who I meet backstage with the mascot hat off, right? Like with the mascot head just like, you know, next to them, and then they're sort of like changing out of it. And then, people for whom it's like, I can talk to them about like in both senses. And it's like it's not very common that you get to see somebody like that and be like, oh hey, like, you inspired this and this and this and this, but also I'm able to talk to you like in as, you know, actually myself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think like who have I met in person that sort of like retains the sort of mystique, right? There is some sense in which some people like don't really go for like the mystique in quite the same way, but like they're kind of um like there's some people who are extremely their models, right? Like you go into you meet them and it's like, this person is basically like, in some sense, like did not change at all when they like went from being themselves to being like a VTuber, right? Like it's like this VTuber is just the sort of like interpretation of themselves as a real person, right? Like it's just that's not really a different person. This person is not, doesn't feel like they're acting in any sort of significant way, right? Like and I don't know, like I guess in some ways it's like, and you know, there's obviously I guess the people I'd think of like the most with this is like, you know, like Grimmy and Sigbird, I think like give a lot of impression of this, right? Like they're very like themselves in a way, right? Like, and one of them I don't know terribly well, and the other ones I know extremely well, right? But like they do feel a lot like themselves, right? Like oh, hey Jake, hello, you got shocked. How shocking. Hey Jake, how are you doing? How be you? I'm playing Minesweeper because of Redeem, because of the, while talking about like people maintaining or not maintaining this sort of totemic mystique of VTubing when you meet them in person. Did you get zapped by do you get zapped by some like API? How is the zapping? How's the zap happening? Thanks. I didn't even realize it was my affiliate anniversary until I showed up. But hello, how's the stream? How are you doing? You Shockbox with a 10s unit? I got my entire start in the tech industry because of a 10s unit that was wired to unusual inputs. So, you know, I feel you there, right? Like I the only reason I actually ever ended up like being in tech was because I showed off like a rewired 10s unit to a person who like recommended me to a program that ended up getting me my first job in the industry, and that's how I ended up there. Except that case, it wasn't like Minecraft, you know, driving, it was a Theremin, so it wasn't really a shock box. Like the Theremin is a very interesting like control unit for a 10s unit, because like you can just like create this like weird force field. You just like attach it to your arm and then you reach out towards the antenna, and then it like, as the frequency gets higher, then it diverts your arm away from the antenna, right? Like it's a force field, right? The higher frequency just pushes you away. Oh yes, theremins are extremely hard to play, so good luck. But yeah, I think I basically owe a huge portion of my life to hooking up a 10s unit to Theremin. So there you go. Joke's on you. I removed ads from the very beginning. All right, great. Now I'm out of the Minesweeper mines, and I can jump to the game which I was going to play, which is the Slay the Spire mines. Like no, I escaped the Minesweeper. But yeah, hello everybody. How are you doing? How is your stream? How is getting zapped? How painful was it? I'm kind of curious. Let's see. The way I did that, it seemed to have temporarily gotten rid of chat, so I'm going to try to figure out what I can do to not just yeet chat into non-existence. There we go. Okay, great. 6.5 out of 10. All right, let's put chat there. Hello. Interesting, trying to figure out where to put chat. I can make chat way bigger. How about that? Enormous chat. The biggest chat wherever. Whatever. The most enormous chat that ever chatted. There we go. There. You guys are giant now. Chat. Let's go, lesbians, chat is just enormous. Like, just huge. Huge. Blah, blah. Thank you for the water. That's pinned to the top. Hold on. I'll get it. Okay. I don't even know. How do you stretch in this situation? Oh. Yeah, you're enormous. I can drink. Yes, you are huge. And this is water. And I'm going to drink water. It's not a theremin, that's a harpsichord. Actually, it's a Yamaha digital piano set to harpsichord mode. Yeah. Let's see. We are getting started with the game. The game. If I ever need... Yeah, you're a very responsible person. Yeah. Wait. Auto-modded for smart detection? What? Auto-modded by the AI for smart reasons. Smart detection. That was the auto-mod reason. Smart detection beta. I'm sorry, you were detected to be too smart. That comment was too smart. We need dumber comments. It was beta. Some betas have determined that you are smart. Right. Quite. Hello. Where's the... All right. Will this work? If it doesn't... No. Nope. No, yes, it did. Okay, there we go. Did that actually change the... Did that change anything about the stream title, or is that part of things just broken now? Is it just broken now? I think it's just broken now. Stream chat is just broken now, I guess. No, that's working. That's working. All right. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. Hello. Great. Apparently it's possible on Twitch. The too smartness. All right. All right. So last time we beat Ascension 0 with all the characters. Yeah. Is the sound low? Am I... Okay, can anyone hear that audio? Is that super low? Sounds like it's quite low. Hold on. How about now? Is that audible? Can you hear it? Now you hear something? It's still low for me. And I guess the... Okay, interesting. It's 100% there. Hold on, I'm gonna... Weird. All right, cool. All right, who do we go for? I actually like this Lich woman. I just like how she plays. So I'm gonna hang out and do her. Also, this is on the beta. There we go. Snip. I like having a pet dog, you know, hand thing. It's cool. Yeah. Hello. I like being like having my pet dog be like Am I in fast mode? Not on fast mode. Smack. Smack is what I am talking. Oh, right. So before I was in the last 2 weeks of depression, before that, I was I went to CarrierCon and the Hall Life concert in LA. And then I saw in Little Tokyo that they actually had the Kim's Convenience play like in LA as well, so we just saw that too. It was very fun. I've been talking about this thing for ages, and I finally get to like randomly share it. It's kind of fun. It's blinding. The light strengthens you. The light strengthens you. That door of light. It's just the door of me. Haha. All right, so I got Afterlife, right? So I'm making Osti bigger, except also Doom is nice. Or I could just remove another card. And just make my the insufferable. Yeah, okay, cool. No, I'm just glad that people were able to see this more block is good. All right. This Frey Nail Lens like gives more block to added cards, but it means I actually have to add cards to my deck. There we go. He is quite handy. You just gotta hand it to him, you see. There we go. All right, enough hand jokes. If I get enough hand jokes, I can. Was my pun insufficient? Well, yeah. I don't know. There's a whole backstory, etc., 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 etc. You know, childhood friend of the playwright, etc., etc. Yeah. No, I know. I know. Quality puns at Cariel LLC Incorporated, yeah. Yeah, that's right. The playwright's name is Inns, and yeah, okay. I'm gonna take damage. What's the off-topic question? So what's off topic here anyway? Sacrifice! Actually, I'm gonna get Doom. Do I own any pets? I am allergic to most pets. I do not currently own any pets. I have previously like owned a beta fish, and it was I did not do a very good job of keeping it alive, and so I think like having it just kind of expire on me turned me off of the idea of owning pets in general. You know, which I think is actually not that uncommon of an experience. You're like, oh god, I cannot be trusted with the handling of another life. Even though those things just like, you know, you look at them funny and they get weird infection and die, right? Like, it's like, I don't know. It was an object lesson in something. My body didn't own, I don't know. Because of the aforementioned reason, I don't think so. But like, it's like a bunch of stuff like being worried about them, you know, dying and I think that's the main thing, right? It's like I am worried about them getting sick and dying, right? Like that's always been a real like concern of mine. So fight them. Fight them for greater rewards. All right. Sure, let's fight them for greater. Why did they lose? Oh, because they punched each other. I see. All right, I shall fight you for greater rewards. And there goes the I should have taken the power potion. Oh, there we go. I mean, I didn't need to. Like, I could probably handle it, TPH, you know, but it would be a lot of, like, it would be a very large commitment, and, you know, I don't want to do that commitment unless I, like, feel like I would be able to get so much out of it. It was nice to exist, like, near pets, but, like, you know, again, like, not being the primary person, like, responsible for them. This was not a bad, like, go of it, right? Alright. Doom has come to you! Doom! Doom! Sorry, Doom has come to them. I could spur. Doom! 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 Yes. Doom! Not just Doom, but Doom! It was a little bit weird, actually. Like, you know, I go to this Hololive concert, right? And then, like, I come back, you know, filled with inspiration and all sorts of ideas and thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna do all sorts of cool stuff when I get back, and this is gonna be so great. And then I come back and I'm like, depression hole forever. I'm like, what happened to the me like literally 3 days ago that was like, oh, you know, you're gonna get all sorts of shit done and it's gonna be great and you're gonna be I don't understand. I don't understand how this shit is supposed to work. It's like, what happened to the version of you that was like, you know, I'm so inspired by these people in this industry, like, you know, getting cool shit done and it's like, man. Anyway, Doom has come to the terror. I got more Doom. Ooh. Bag of marbles has always been great. Doom! Sorry, what can I say? I'm just a Doom head. I just love Doom. Wow. That's a distressing noise. Doom! Doom! Man, I've done really well with these. Sure, I'm gonna take more energy. Because why not? Alright. Do I play this? Hit for more, or do I do this? the first one is doomed. This is, by the way, the only way to kill that like little alien like the Mechanite in Act 3. Like, you can kill it by just like dooming it, and then it gets dragged down into the doom hole, which is, again, you know, where I kind of feel like I have been lately, but you know. But hey, you know, at least Doom is fun, right? Like, you know, all the kids love Doom, right? Like, you know, it's in right now. We love Doom. Isn't Doom wonderful? We love these. Hello. Hello, comment. Hello. This time I will beat that architect. Yeah, I'm gonna time travel into the future until into where they release Act 4. I'm gonna beat up the architect and then I'm gonna come back and report it on it to you. Right? Is definitely what I'm gonna do. That's definitely what I retroactively had been done. Now. Also Doom! Yeah, just mod it. Yeah, you also can't spell Doom without mod. Alright, we can go. Still sleeping. Haunt. Bodyguard. Great. Yeah, I can just play all of my setup. Just get all of the setup. Doom! Afterlife? Spur? Let's see. Soul? Oh. Wait, that causes HP loss? Oh, that causes HP loss. Oh shit. Okay, well I better hit you then. Shit. You see, win an Ascension 20 Slay the Spire 2 redeem? I mean, I think it's doable. I just need to play silent. She was waking up, yeah. I mean, I was waking up too. Look, both of us are very sleepy, okay? It's how it is. Boom, 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 boom. Doom! Spurt. Doom! 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 Man, this matriarch is so doomed. Asti is quite large. Both large and, I would say, in charge. Asti deals 50 damage. Sure. Why not? You're just getting hit. It's not even that important. I mean, the giant undeath thing, right? Like, got necromastery with like Asti the way that Asti is. It seems good. Such malice paints your heart. We share the same paint if you've known what befell me. There is no peace on your path. Can get a relax. A relax with extra block. Because I got the Freynell lens. Pale is good stuff. Unfortunately, Tezcatara is not, like, the same way. I think I cannot simply... I think I need to actually, like, block this person. I cannot simply... Asti block. Unfortunately. Not that I would have actually done it anyway. I'm taking damage here. Disgusting. Disgusting! How is your stream? How is the stream? How did it go? Also, hello Willie. Greetings. He does bake cookies, yes. But the cookies are... There's something strange about those cookies. But heckin' beat Act 2. Nice. Oh, you're playing the same game. You know, that's actually not at all surprising. A lot of people are... it turns out a lot of people are playing this game right now. For certain reasons. Mainly because it's probably a good game. Weird. Weird how that is. Oh no. Spur, it's too powerful. Wait, all enemies lose that much HP. So, okay, so this bullbug is dead. Wait, so everything is dead. Hold on. I think this is just... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Wow, my Necro is so mastered. Oh, you have beaten Act 2 and Slay the Spire before. Act 2 and Silk Song. I've not played Silk Song and I probably should. New borrowed time. New post-patch borrowed time. Actually really good with relax, so I should take it. I should in fact play Silk Song. The Song of Silk. Alright. Coins. Uncommon card. Alright. I don't really want to explode. Dance Macabre could work with the relaxes. Let's see. Could Afterlife Bodyguard Friendship or something like that, right? I mean, that would certainly block everything. The friendship thing. The friendship thing, I assume friendship is like that's a Mortal Kombat reference. Which, you know, clever. Let's see. There we go. Now I have all of the energy. I can also do all this, you know. You hit 40 energy? I am on a beta branch, yes. Because I'm such a beta. Clearly. Jeez, the amount of energy, the amount of block that thing gives me with Dance Macabre. I think I've got this thing on lock. I think my deck is actually like, my deck works well together, I would say. Yeah, it's a beta shrimp. Pull aggro. Look, if we're doing this already, I could do that. I feel like I don't really have that many attacks from Osti. It's mostly about buffing Osti, so you know I could pull aggro. It's upgraded too. Block is not usually bad to grab. Yeah, let's add Metamorphosis. I'll take some random. Oh god. It's true. They're not really doing sort of brand new content type stuff, right? They're balancing it, yeah. Less content-y. I agree. Bonk. It is a nice thing to use a beta branch. All right, we got our soul and relax. Cool. Thank you for the water. Let's see if I can necromastery. See how hard I can necromastery. I mean, this is basically the This is the necromastery strat, right? Especially with Spur, right? Just smack your guys until they die, you know? Doom! Doom! And then... more? Yeah. The problem is that those guys aren't even gonna die without, like... If I block too much, then my necromastery doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess it can on a turn like this. Ooh. I'm just like a giant fortress now. I can also do that. All right, cool. Done. I have bidet on my throne. I mean, they have served me well in other locations. God, do we even take one of these? I mean, block more, I guess. I feel like I've fixed my damage problem just by, like, blocking hard enough. Also, metamorphosis probably helps. Yeah, see, like... I don't need to ever attack. That's the thing. I can just do this, do this, do this. Fuck! Okay, well, that sucked. That was a unforced error, as they say. All right. When visiting other countries, not when living in other countries. Let's see if I can beat the Entomancer without ever attacking. The 10 Ascension Centipede, yeah. Dance Macabre. I can just spur bigger. Welcome to Spur and Large. Yes, who needs attacks? Hello. Hello, Grolix. Good morning. I guess it's not really morning for you, probably. Is this 35? I am trying to kill this guy without actually, you know, attacking. Because I can. Who needs attacks? Look. Still night for an hour ago? Yeah. I think I might even be able to win with no damage without attacking. At least no damage to me. Can't say the same for Austin. There we go. Yep. Didn't play a single attack. Okay, End of Days is fun. Like, it's not really that good of a card, especially like late game, but it's fun. Right? I like it. It's neat. It's it's cute. Okay, now this guy you want to attack. Shoop, shoop. Shoop, shoop. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. else. Da 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 da. Just the chonkiest. Hello, it is me. I am a tank. Well, really, my little pet dog, you know, bone hand thing is a tank. Spur has been a weird, like, MVP of this deck. Kind of wild. It's like, my block can actually scale... Turns out my block can scale harder than the... Oh, shit. And then these things trigger... Okay, Borrowed Time... Dance Macabre actually works extremely well with new Borrowed Time because it scales, right? Yeah, and then I just hit for a bajillion, right? And there's End of Days. Now End of Days would kill. If I can draw it. Actually, what am I doing? I just have it hit again, and then Necromastery and Doom kills. Yeah, here we go. The timing of Doom actually helps me now. Scales are for musicians. I am the musician. I am the one. I'm the one who sets the beat of my drum. There. This one is even sleepier. There we go. Oh no, it caused the wrong guy to lose HP. Oh well. It woke up. Well, I can deal damage equal to Doom. For free. For free? Flatten. And borrow time and then relax. Yeah. I'm relaxing so much. This is an extremely relaxing fight. I do find it very fun how I think I managed to find the one let's see. Well, we can fetch twice. It means Death March does more damage. End of Days. And times up the Slumbering Beetle. And then I guess the question is, can we pump up Osti enough to... Yeah, we can. Great! I think I've just, like, gone through this entire floor. Like, this is just a really good deck. Okay, wait. All I need to do is block. Like, I do not need to attack. I mean, that'll kill the middle guy, won't it? Well, except I can't actually play it. I could play the Potion of Doom and kill one of them. See, the thing, like, the moment you actually get, like, into this situation, right? Like, End of Days is not actually good as a thing to draw turn one, right? Like, it clears early fights, and then you get into that situation, and then it's like, meh. There we go. And they all give me a lot more block because of... Oof. Hopefully I can... There we go. Oh no, my Aussie died. That wasn't supposed to happen. Guess they have like... At least if I get, like, Doom again, then I win, right? End of days is actually useful now, right? Attacking is for dorks. No, instead you just, like, stand... The least dorky thing to do is just stand, you know, menacingly and yell Doom! Like, that's not dorky at all. That's the least dorky thing that you could possibly do. Oh no, they took one of my upgraded strikes. So I want these defense. Wait, are those the only strikes that I had? Huh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Attacking is, after all, for dorks. You know, Spur has actually been good enough that, like, I'm just gonna grab it. The Gur strat, yeah. Mm-hmm. Doom. Doom. There we go. The problem with it, without attacking, kind of, this sort of situation gets a little bit dicey. Where you're fighting a giant enemy crab, and you need to attack its weak point for massive damage. Ooh, 49, eh? Boom. I took a lot of damage there. There we go. Smack, 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 smack. How'd you not connect the boss and giant enemy crab? Well, because you don't flip it onto its weak point for massive damage. That's this is a pretty critical part of giant enemy crab lore, right? Like, oh. I think I needed to hit me again. I can Doom. And letter opener and also Doom. Alright. Flatten this. Fetch. App. Retain. There we go. It tried to do that thing again, but then... Oh, wait, shit. Okay. I think End of Days might be useful next time. Possibly. There we go. Maybe you can flip it. I mean, if you do enough damage, then... Maybe you just do 9999999 damage. You'll just flip on its back. Can I... add Doom that way? And borrow time. And Doom! And then actually what's gonna happen is it's gonna hit my Eosty and then die. I'm not a crab! I ain't crab. I fight crabs. I mean, is it ever not reanimate with this? With the way that this deck is playing, it's just like about making the largest Ostie imaginable. Baku, take the wheel. And what is Vaku gonna do? Apparently that. I'm gonna throw some doom at this guy. There you go. Ouch. There goes my max HP. Now, Vaku is not bad. I mean, he's bad in the sense that he's like an evil demon. Probably is responsible for a lot of suffering that these characters are like encountering, or maybe not. Maybe actually it's one of those like evil is not evil and good is not good kind of things, right? Like it's you know, morally questionable, let's say, but you know, at the game is pretty aight, I think. By the way, this is literally unplayable. Like there's like Ostie does not actually lose any max HP when hit by the scroll of biting, which is literally unplayable. I have so many dexterity potions. And nice. Royal poison. If only I needed more funerary mass. Add 3 souls into your draw piles. Okay, like I don't need more souls. More souls indeed. Wow. Now I know what Vaku does. I just, you know. Vaku, take the wheel. All of my skills are already enchanted with that. Well, except for my defense. But like, what would I even do? I guess probably haunt, right? Because, you know, more souls, which are in my deck from the beginning. Holy shit! Holy crap! Do I not just buy everything? Get rid of a regular defend? I don't know. Get a Sikkim? Sure. Was there always a hand on the screen? Was there? This guy's hand? Like the merchant's hand? Yeah. Even in the original game. Even in Slay the Spire 1. The merchant's hand has been there since the very beginning. You know what? Not a terrible turn 1. Do I just relax? I'm a coward. Let's see. Again, I seem to be having a weirdly easy time of blocking all of these massive hits. 7? Okay. Yeah, just make him Make Asti enormous. Like, carried by the big hand, yeah. The hand is literally going to be bigger than me in a moment, right? There we go. The biggest hand. All right. The hand's literally bigger than me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Biggest hand. The hand of Tronk. We don't need anything. I gotta hand it. You gotta hand it to me. Shuriken, sure, that's gonna be meaningful. That was very funny. Borrowed time means that, like, I can't actually play these zero cost cards. Actually, you know, this is not actually the turn one that I would have liked, but, you know. Oh no, I'm gonna have to rest. Holy shit. Okay, what do I have? Plating? I guess I can relax and right hand. So, Jorbs, who streams and plays this game a lot, is all like, you know, he always gets asked, like, why do you always kill the left-hand guy in this fight? And it's like, you realize that, like, making all your cards ethereal is a buff, right? It's a player buff. Downgrades, like, hurt very slightly, right? It's like, no, this guy, the guy on the left does the most damage. That's why. It hits you for harder. Left does have big number. Also, guy on the right, by the way, if you look carefully, guy on the right always looks like, whenever you attack him, he always looks like he's being kicked in the balls. And in particular, when he dies, which he might die to Doom, so we might not be able to see him. But when he dies under normal circumstances, he looks like he is, you know, he has taken such a massive whack to the testicles that he's he has this kind of like look to him. Unfortunately, they shall die to end of days. Oh fuck! I'm gonna actually have to I actually have to heal the campfire. Jesus Christ. Shrimp head is in the way? Oh. What? Oh. My head that big? Damn it. Fine. Making my head smaller. Just in general. You know what? This is fine. Bow, 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 bow. And reanimate to 10 bajillion size. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. The only thing that's able to hurt me is like the freaking burns. I don't need bone shards. Afterlife? It's almost tempting to try to just like... I mean, takes 20 damage whenever that happens, right? So... is there some stupid random, like, thing I can apply? Yeah, okay. There you go. I'll do that. And then I'll apply Doom. Then I'll do that. I'll retain End of Days. And then I will smack with a Reap for 63. Full aggro, Defile, negative pulse. There you go. Yeah, you're not, okay. Just don't play bone shards. Just be... There you go. The only thing that can hurt me burns. Burning and death. Gonna hit the jackpot. Aussie deals 106 damage, of course. Okay. Sure, let's take it to 5 plus. An extra week can't hurt. Sure, let's just like make the Baku turn a little bit better. All right. There we go. My one weakness. Hold on. Ouch. Okay, I did take a little bit of damage from that. Boom. Boom. Misery. Oh, the misery. And that's full block. I can defy you. That was a full... Somehow, the Soul Nexus is at 79 out of 234. I do not know when that happened. Well, I got a bury for free. Sure, why not even more energy? There we go. And now, now let's go and, just casually drop all the potion. You know what? This is actually, you know, of all the times to drop all of the... Okay, cool. All right. We're just... There we go. You hunger, eh? Me too. Whee! Me too. Oh, I can't draw cards with my thing? Okay, well. Yes, I care about drawing cards a lot. That's something I... Oh no, I can't draw cards. This is terrible news. Whip turtle, yeah. Ooh, the scythe. I mean, I love my zero cost cards. I get to play one of these? I think will be this one, right? And then I can play everything else. There we go. And retain the Eradicate that I didn't even have in the first place. With how much bullshit do I have? And just play this next turn. Random bullshit go! Oh man, okay. Seven. Yeah, okay, cool. Hold on. How much does this do? This is 20 times 7? 140? Something like that. Alright. I took one HP of damage. Unconscionable. There goes my perfect run. Door gone! Get eaten by the hole. Live by the hole, die by the hole. That you are pulling apart with your hands. That was a fun run. That was quite the big hand. Neat. Why are they spreading the hole like that? Don't ask. It's the best if... let me pat you on the head and be like, this is fun. Ooh. Vexing puzzle box. I'll get that damn architect next time. Oh. To kill! I love this incredible art. This incredible, beautiful art. Banshee's Cry, yeah. We got ethereal synergies. Alright. What am I missing in terms of unlocks? I can do another run. I don't need to beat Ascension. Okay, I need to beat every Ascension 1 on everybody. What? Did I not do that? Fine. We need to beat it with this guy. Regent is tough. Regent is a tricky... We got a 3 lead path. Okay, Regent is a tricky thing. Oh. Well, that was a stupid... there was Doom. Hopefully never punished? I guess sometimes punished. Nope, never punished. Never punished. Know thy place. Sure. I'm doing 3 leads this act. Probably. Stars go burr. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. I'm using the numpad, by the way, for extra spire slaying power. Solar strike for the stars. You do actually need... I guess the thing about... The thing about Regent, I think, is you do actually need stars, right? Stars are not really an archetype, I think. Stars are just kind of like a fundamental, like, you know, way that the thing is played, right? Like, even though many cards don't need them, but like they're kind of... I think they are kind of essential. Crescent Spear can be very stupid if it goes right, you know. Boink, boink, boink. Boink. Also, don't just, like, forge constantly, right? Hi, Azure. You haven't looked into new characters? Bag of prep? Gamma blast? Make it so it can be pretty bullshit. I do like random yeah, it's a little bit of a trap, I think. I do have too many, random bullshit go! Yeah, I mean, well, okay. So the mistake I think people are making is that you actually do have to play the blade, right? Like, you can't just, like, it's not just a void orb or a darkness orb. You do actually have to hit with it sometimes. If you treat it like a darkness orb, it will not work. Yeah, play it every shuffle. Black hole, sure. I'm doing things with stars. I can play the hole. I'm happy to go for the hole. They really want me to be going to shops, don't they? All right. You know what? Let's use the Swift Potion. Oh no. Black hole should be good here. I mean, here we go. Could have done that better, but I did not. You don't need to hope. You can cause it to come into being. A lot more resting in this game. It gains strength. It didn't matter. Here we go. All right. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. The bomb is actually not useful in this fight. Droplet precognition. Yeah, I'm kind of low on block. All right. It's me. I have no block. It's the other thing. Forgetting to block. Very important thing to not do on this character. It's like, oh, look at all these cool toys. Oh, wait, I didn't block. God, Royal Gamble. Royal Gamble. Okay, particle wall is blocked. I think I need to sleep, unfortunately. There we go. There we go. Oop. There we go. And just turn an unlimited number of stars into an unlimited amount of block. This will never become exploitable whatsoever. Hello, Monty. How are you doing? I am doing a sleepy late night stream. Sure, why not? Why not give a 1 damage thingy? That can't possibly do anything to hurt me. There we go. Making... The man is becoming beefier. Putting on the beef. Make him weak again. Oh, 11. I think we are actually fine. We should be okay. So just play 1 particle wall. Yes, there we go. It's 36 damage, and I just need to block for I just need a block for one. Okay. Neat. Put a skill from my draw pile into my hand. Not particle wall. I don't have... Well, I guess I have the stuff for it. Cool. But I could have also just, like, made it weak or something. Anyway. Boom! I do like the explosion. Whenever you create a card, gain 1 strength. Not terrible. All right. Oh God, are we doing this? Fuck. Okay. Jesus. I guess we're doing this now, aren't we? All right. Fine. Sure. Okay. We're... Look, yeah. I don't actually have any choice. Where are we cloning? Crescent Sphere. We are cloning Crescent Sphere. Am I invisible? Are you invisible? You're invisible. No, I'm not invisible. You're invisible. Wait. That wasn't supposed to happen. Messages are all invisible. You're invisible. They did make this one a little bit better. I think I can precog to save 8 or whatever. Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, okay, alright. Cool. Never mind. The question is whether I actually even survive to the campfire. Really just this fight, but... Well, there we go. Hold on. The glove shitto. I mean, it's transparent for me, too. TBH, I have no idea what you're, I don't actually know what you're referring to with the White Sisters characters. But I guess, like... Oh, sorry. You're referring simultaneously to something in Slay the Spire and also something not in Slay the Spire. You're referencing something in Slay the Spire by going out of Slay the Spire. I don't even know whether I'm necessarily going to even be able to get to the point of... cloning all these cards, am I? Well, here's hoping. I think I don't actually get to do this. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. I think I died without actually cloning the freaking Crescent Sphere. Okay, all right. This is what happens. This is, I guess, what happens when you curse. You get in up ahead of yourself. What? Oh, thanks for the cake.
Hey, you a cake you have to punch.
Oh no. Break it? It says break the cake.
You have to punch it.
Punch the cake. Okay, alright. There. I punched a 4-year anniversary cake. There. Thank you for the cake. Thank you for the 4-year anniversary cake. Was that planned this whole time?
Whole time is complicated.
Was there a cake? Did you get a cake in the past 2 hours? Oh, I see. I guess it is technically a cake day, isn't it? Huh. That was unanticipated. Somehow a 4-year anniversary cake was procured in the last 2 hours, and I'm surprised by this. And I guess we have ad break coming up too, so you know, maybe taking an ad break to... Wait, no, the ad break is in 9 minutes. Okay, we're gonna start another run, and then in 9 minutes, perhaps cake will be had. But I'm gonna try this again because like that was an embarrassing run. Dramatic entrance. You know, you know what? This guy does in fact have a dramatic entrance. I would not be able to not give a dramatic entrance. There you go. Be gone! How about that? Let us be gone. This event actually apparently sucks. But, you know, I'm having fun with it. Well, I didn't have enough block last time. So, instead, let's see if I can pull off the same thing as last time and just have way too much block all the time. The ironic thing about this guy and his dramatic entrance is that having the entrance be slightly less dramatic, by playing another card first that does vulnerable, is actually the better thing, better option. Okay, I kind of want Royal Gamble just for all the weird bullshit and also Netrunner reference. This is also the thing. Okay, so, do you ever get a situation where, you think something's a reference, but you're pretty sure everybody else, like, doesn't really realize what it's a reference to, and then you check the thing that it's a reference to okay. So this is the thing, like, I don't know, this is random, there's a, okay, very minor spoilers for the latest, like, Digital Circus episode. There's a musical number in it, and I thought that everyone was, like, saying, like, oh yeah, this sounds like a weird, twisted version of Friend Like Me from Aladdin. And I was like, well, sort of. But it's actually, what I think it's a reference to is I think it's a reference to You're Only Second Rate from the Aladdin direct-to-video sequel, Return of Jafar. And so I checked the video when I saw the episode to be like, is anyone else noticing this? And then, like, I didn't see anything on the comments of the biggest, like, YouTube pirate video of that song, right? Like, and then today I checked again and I was like, oh yes, people are noticing that in fact this is, you know, this feels like a reference to this specific, you know, Aladdin direct-to-video sequel song, right? This and dramatic entrance is very funny, right? It's just like, all right, just hit them really hard at the very beginning of combat. Whee! Everybody loses 20 HP at the beginning of combat. You know, sometimes that's enough. Stardust with calculated gamble is very nice too. Oh, Trouble Zune happens with a, oh, thanks. I've been given smashed pieces of cake. Apparently I'm smashing my, oh, these are like, oh. Candy in it. Full of candy. Oh. Did it come with ice cream? What kind of candy? What kind of ice cream? Cotton candy. Alright. It's that kind of day, I guess. It's ice cream and cotton candy. Wow, fire pew pew lasers. Pew 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 pew. Pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. I kind of wonder whether the description for this character was just like Casey Yano, like putting a, you know, the words pew pew in like, and just circling it 5 times like with a giant pen. It seems like he's the wheel of cheese guy, you know, he's the weird goofball of the two, right? So I just wonder whether it's like he was just like pew 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 pew. Seems like he would do that. Also, I think I might die to the Teriel. Oh yeah, I'm definitely dead to the Teriel. Oh well. Yeah, it's like, it is interesting that nobody none of the protagonists in this game are allowed visible eyes, right?
Or I thought we had cotton candy. We only have Barbie and Papa.
Barbo pop. Yes, okay. You know that do you guys know the French word for cotton candy is maybe it's just a Quebec thing, I don't know. It's daddy's beard. Which has all sorts of implications, not the least of which is why is it bright blue and pink? It's pretty good ice cream though. We do have an ad coming up. I am going to start this and then we're going to go do ad break. Sure, let's get a pack of cards. Radiate is... This is not really a radiate thing. Glimmer. Draw three, glitter stream, gather light. Yeah, the block cards are nice. Glitter stream, actually a good card. This is the block pack. Alright, I think having the block pack to begin with, like, I do need to take some sort of damage, but, like, there's some sort of damage card. But should be able to do that. They're very readily available. Alright, I'm gathering my stars. I'm gathering my stars so I can be firing my laser! Alright. This is more than card creation stuff now. I'll take a Rotten War. I don't want a permanent curse forever. Am I winning? I have been winning. At times I have won. Currently I'm losing. Or at least I have been losing. But you know, I'm doing alright. I'm not weak. There you go. There you go. Now this is what I call a Sovereign Blade deck. I just block, and then I have damage when I need it. I could Spoils of Battle. I only really need a couple of Forge cards, right? Like, this is the thing, right? German language, math, and computer science books. I think the cake came with instructions to punch it. Yeah, add time. Okay, all right, cool. We're going to Beerb. Okay, we're back from ad break. Hello. I mean, I thought that only tells you if you're a VTuber. Nah, see, this is the best forge card because it's like it does the opposite of what the actual length knife does, right? It's so goofy that that's a thing that exists. Your pre-debut? Okay. Well, once you debut, then you can find out. It's the, I think I want my sword to be huge to, like, deal with the back guy. Or I could just send it right now and kill this. I think I should be able to kill the back guy. The fact that that thing exists, did you know that? Do you not know that was a thing? I am sorry that you found out this way. I think I take 9 damage for 60 gold, right? This is like what this fight does. Oop. Many VTubers add them themselves to it. You know, that checks out. That actually checks out too. You know, if the thing is gonna happen, I did not know that it had self-submission features, but you know, actually checks out. You know, I'm not surprised. I was surprised for 3 seconds, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not surprised at all. No, that makes perfect sense. What? That's that went from like the most surprising to the least surprising thing I could possibly think of. Spire getting slain in real time, yes. Oh, you tweet? Oh, okay, so you tweet about it and... Okay, alright. I guess that's the thing, right? It's just, you are evidence of yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are they trying to conceal? Like, who is the person that they're actually trying to... that they're trying to track, and that they're trying to be subtle by making it about the entire community? Because I assume that there's a specific person who they're like, you know? Or maybe there's just, it's in it for the love of the game, I don't know. I must understand the twisted mind of the person who made this website. I guess it's a service. It's a valuable service. Can I kill the front guy? With just the cards I have in hand? Maybe? I don't know. Coconut curry flavored chocolate. Because it tastes like coconut curry and chocolate. I mean, coconut curry is good. And so is chocolate. I guess that's why you got it. Because those are both good tastes that apparently don't go well together. Draw a card, one card, and exhaust one card from your hand. I mean, extra draw is good. Solar Strike? Am I low on stars? I'm clicking on gold because gold, not... I mean, it seems like it would be good. I guess you... I haven't removed any strikes in defense, so... do I want to... spoil any battles? I mean, an 8 seems fine for this. Upgrade and defend. Ah, the 2 cards I didn't want to do. JP VTuber culture, idol culture. They do period trackers in idol culture? In JP VTuber culture? That's a thing? That's a thing? That's a thing in JP VTuber culture? That's the first time I've heard of it. Although I did see today that there was like some discussion going on. There was some discussion going on about like, you know, Suisei on like Japanese, like like basically on VTuber Jason Twitter, where like they were saying like, oh yeah, well Suisei was trying to branch out into like into the non-VTuber audience, and she thinks that her fans are the sort of like cool sorts of people who like go to shisha bars and like, you know, but actually they're just like, you know, weird, you know, otaku nerds who like, you know, what was it, drink at trendy coffee shops and go to shisha bars. That was like what they're saying, right? Like but actually all of her fans are just like, you know, the sort of disgusting nerd pigs who, you know, and she doesn't understand that her audience is just actually just all... It was like very funny. It was like, oh, okay, I guess the Japanese community is also like doing these kinds of like... They're also doing this kind of stuff. I see. Alas. They call them pigs, actually. The word is like, you know... one of them posted like a... You know, one of this person was like, oh, I'm a Love Live, you know, it's all Love Live pigs and all this kind of... And then the other person, well, I'm a Love Live person. Don't lump me in with you VTuber pigs. And it's like, you know, and then somebody posted a reply to that with like 2 pigs in a trough together. And it's like, huh, okay, interesting. All right. This is not... Wuta, yeah. Like, the site may have a takedown request. Wait, which site? Oh, the site. That site. Yeah, they're not GDPR compliant. GDPR taking down the site. That'd be very funny if like they got a GDPR complaint. There's something kind of like weirdly, you know, poetic about that or something. I don't know whether that's what happened, but like that is what I'm gonna, you know, assume happened. Okay, rolling boulder, weirdly good, I think. Right? Like it's just, if you end up just doing nothing but blocking, but you have a rolling boulder. All right, well, let's try it. Let's just try only blocking. No fight, only block. GDPR is destroying. You'd be... I don't know. I think like publicly available like comma GDPR, right? It's like it's just like what publicly available means in a GDPR sense is probably a little bit different. Yeah, like what works in an American context and what works in you know a Europe context in terms of what you can do with a website is very different, right? Boulder is very fun. And Boulder is also definitely going to kill this guy. Boulder is actually gonna like win me this fight, right? Like that's a Boulder won. That was Boulder all the way, right? Like you just
It would be a
tons of block. Thank you for the Boulder. Okay, but what if I started Boulder one earlier? The Ofcom lawsuit? Yeah. Well, the Ofcom is trying to go after everything. There we go. Tyranny! Unfortunately, I don't seem to be getting my, boulder. Where's my boulder? Where's my boulder? Oh, great. This is great, actually. Actually, Tyranny, this boss... This boss hates Tyranny because, like, the beacon I can just, you know... I can just make the beacon go away. You can't beckon. Try beckoning. You just can't. Well, I guess you can sometimes. You boulder and bombardment, yeah. Oh, indeed. Let me eat all of these beacons. There you go. And just hit you with a bigger boulder. Replay on boulder? Yeah, all of the boulders. Just... big bunches of boulder. Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi boulder here. Yep. Nope. Exhaust the beacon. See, boulder looks like kind of silly, right? Like, I assume it's 2 boulders. Just all the boulders. Bonk. Bonk. I mean, he's got a spaceship for a reason. That's why the... Look at the six beacons in the thing. Sure, let's tyranny. Giant thing person. Sure, hot cocoa. Just in case we get boulder. I hope I can make it innate somehow. I hope I can... I don't know that that's easy to do, but like, you know. I should have played that earlier. Not taking like a bunch of damage for no reason. Yep. Exhausted. Oh no, my boulder. Well, it's fine. I can bombard. I mean, Bombardier is in fact a Canadian company, so it makes sense. Spoils of battle? Well, thanks for the hype train. I don't know what started the hype train. There's, you know, it's not told me what started the hype train. Oh, that's what started the hype train. I see. It started the hype train. It was like, it doesn't look like anything started the hype train. It's like, oh, it's bits. Yeah, it's 4-year anniversary. And I have cake. You did not start it? How the heck did it just start out of nowhere? Weird. Tea of discordancy. Can I perfect fit the boulder? Maybe I can perfect fit the boulder. Alright. Ha ha! Is there anything I can do to shuffle my deck? I was a pink tuber and played the piano, indeed. I am flaming the pyre, yes. Sure, I'll get Daughter of the Wind. Hey, it's a boulder. Alright. The church touring team. Sorry. Oh, yes. There we go. There's my tyranny, and my boulder, and my bulwark, and I'm gonna hit this for 1. I guess that wasn't the right thing to do, but like, you know. Bonk. Just to block. Just block lol. Exhaust the bombardment. Woo, bonk. Phew. Combos online, yeah. We're glugging. It's combo online. It's funny. This is basically a mega lantern. And yet, even though this person is like a sort of, you know, has like candles and stuff, this is a drink, right? And I think food in general like does max HP stuff in this game. I mean, make it so just Happy Flower, not bad either. There we go. Combo online. Although, TBH. I don't want to take that much damage from this guy. I guess I need to exhaust something, don't I? Do that. Yeah, let's do a little bit of damage. Fine. It's as long as it's weakened this turn. The boulder will do my jobs. There we go. Now I can exhaust that. There we go. Okay. Between the boulder and the other guy, this is all good. We're good. It's slightly less potent than boiling hot cocoa. Not seeing glow is sad. Well, you know. You can see glow. I'm gonna pick up a spectrum shift just because I kind of like the card mechanic, not because it necessarily does much for me here, but like, you know. There we go. I'm still full blocking. Still full blocking from that Daughter of the Wind. There we go. Now we can exhaust this. Turns out that you can get a combo and then not actually necessarily play the combo every time. That is, in fact, allowed, which is crazy, but I know, but it's allowed. It is permitted. Oh. It's illegal. Yeah, uh-huh. What are you gonna do about it? Sue me? Under the GDPR? Joke's on you, I'm not in Europe. Tyranny, Rolling Boulder, Spectrum Shift, Child of the Stars, Strike, and also, you know, weaken this guy because, you know, I don't want to get that much damage. Ouch. Ouch. Just lose all of my HP on the first turn. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, Dark Shackles. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted. There we go. Look. The room next to... Your room is your... Clearly... The room you're in is Europe. It turns out it doesn't matter if you revive yourself when a boulder hits you. Hello, VTuber sneezes. I feel like I need to, like... Well, I guess the tickling causes sneezes, doesn't it? Guards? The second the second VTuber sneezes of the mantle, you know, the second of his name, etc, etc, etc. Only I can make that my boulder innate. Oh, there's my boulder. There's my bombardment. I mean, there's my full block. Oh, you'll be falling for 2 years. Yeah, there you go. And I'll have been streaming for 2 years, so you'll have, basically, you know, the whole, you know, 2 year... You'll have been following me for half of my VTubing career. At that point. Because I think I basically got affiliated in the first week of actually streaming. So yeah, it's like half of me being a VTuber. You've been there for it. Which is better than me. I've only been here for, like, you know, maybe a third or a quarter of me being a VTuber. I don't know. I don't know. I'm only just discovering this Kari person. You'll have to tell me about... You'll have to tell me about her, you know. You know, I'd love to find out more, but I just wasn't there for most of it. There you go. Unk. An unk. Boom! Oh, neat. I'm gonna draw that again. How convenient. Yeah, exactly. It's... I told you. What did I just tell you? Isn't there something about, like, this 9 plating thing actually really good? I should have taken the draw last one because, like, doing this much block is a little tough. This restless is not gonna work. Yeah, I'm not following myself. You think I would follow somebody like that? Who do you think I am? What sorts of taste do you think I have? Really enough, I think it's sloth. Oh, the gambit. I think I think the bombardment is just like one of those things each turn. Ouch. Come on, save me, boulder. Thanks. The boulder saved me. Imagine. Get him, Boldy. Void form seems correct here. Maybe Dying Star. But I think actually void form. Especially with the 7 thing a turn, right? When enthralled. The seek for boulder seems also good, right? There we go. I can put that on top of the draw pile. I can grab the boulder and play it now. And then tyrannize the thing next turn. And tyrannize the bombardment next turn. Okay. If anybody here watches Hololive, there's something that is throwing me off so much in this song that there's like that part of it that played just there just sounds like a minor key version of Shiny Smiley Story, which is kind of like the national anthem of Hololive. And it's been throwing me off so much that this like Act 3, this Act 3 thing just like feels like it is playing a minor key version of like a dark reprise of like the Hololive like kind of song, and it's like and it's fucking with me every time I hear it. I'm like da da da, and it was like what are you? And apparently I'm some amount of brain rotted because like I assume no Hololive person has actually commented on this. Also, I realize, like, you know, the great thing about Tyranny is that the curses kind of don't matter. Because I just exhaust them. It's actually perfect. I draw the curse, and it's like, oh, okay, you're exhausted now. That's very funny. Like, unless I draw both of them. But... just to get more block. Da, 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 da. Now you can't... there you go. See, I knew somebody would get it. Da, da. Oh. See, now I've destroyed everything. I've wrecked you. You can't. Congrats, you've been ruined. Boulder. Yeah, see, now I can just exhaust the thing. Okay, it's about to play. I mean, in the next thing after this. And yeah, it's got this sort of John Williams-ish kind of like, you know, flair to it as well, which is also very funny. See, I'll just burn out my debt. I think this is going to be a pretty good defect run, right? The Smith. I don't think I take any of these. I think my deck is kind of good as is. I think I have made the boulder work. Oh, ice cream with the... Yes, yes! Just put the Sickos shirt on me because I'm saying yes, yes, yes right now. I guess the glitter stream is right? Maybe? I don't know. How did I use all my... How did I use all my energy? Excuse me? How the fuck did I use all my energy? I'm so confused. But I don't think I used 7. Oh. Goodbye. It's like, I said goodbye. I said hello. I guess bulwark is kind of a big thing. I'm taking some amount of damage from this. That's fine. Because that guy is taking all the damage from it. Yeah, just skip. All right. We got our boulder. Our tyranny. We got our frailty.
Let's go, lesbians, let's go!
All right. Ah. Ow. Ah. Oh. I just weaken everything. There we go. Alright. Everything is weakened. Oh, God. Here, free kicks. Free kick. Free falling start. And then I just hit for everything, I guess. There you go. Who is that enemy? What was that enemy's name? Completely forgot. Oh well, couldn't have been important. Can anyone find the first one? That one's missing too. This is the time to use a weak potion. Also probably block for a bajillion. My strongest block card. Glitter Screen Plus, I guess. Good. Alright, I guess I'll know that place again. Bombard. Here we go. I keep forgetting that this guy is not the one that gives me, you know, defense. Just hits for a bunch. The least notable enemy in the game. Welcome to the enemy that is just not, doesn't do much. Just kind of exists, I guess. Exists until, you know, the boulder takes care of it. I guess Dying Storm would be nice. I'll heal. I have the money. I want to do the 2 elites for some reason. Now, I can grab the Dying Star. And now the star is dead. Rip Star. I just play the void form now. Use it to play the boulder. Oh no. card exhausted? Not like all the other cards are not gonna immediately exhaust too. Oh no, I have to choose a card to exhaust, unlike the other cards that all also exhaust. No. No! Exhaustion! Ah! How unexpected! Exhaust spectrum shift. Dying Star is fun, actually. Well, the debris! The debris! I'll take a black hole, why not? I'll heal a little bit. I don't like reptile trinkets very much. Ooh, Forge 10 Orichalcum. Neat. He ate it. He ate the reptile trinket. Boulder man, eats a boulder whenever he can. Spends an awful long time, an awful lot of its time, like, you know, not doing anything for a Act 3 elite. Because, like, 3 of these turns are spent, like, kind of getting ready to just do 40 damage. Instead of, you know, doing 40 damage. Which makes it sort of a little bit easier on the turns when 40 damage was being done to, like, you know, block from the 40 damage. Like that. Yeah. Like, I don't think I actually have to worry again, because I think the number of boulders that I get before next time is sufficient. I have a sufficient number of boulders. Also, you know, other forms of damage. Case in point. But I win on boulder alone. Actually, I win on bombardment. This is the bomb boulder build. It's Mike Hawk. It's noted. It's Mike Hawk. It's the Owl Magistrate. What? Mike. Its name is Mike Hawk. I don't... What? What? I mean... Sure. He's an owl. Tony Hawk is a human, I think. Doesn't mean that he's not named Tony Hawk. Are you saying that you have to be... Like, are you saying that Tony should be Tony Human? Right. What are you implying? Yes? Oh, okay. Alright. Makes sense. Honestly, checks out. He should be Tony Human. No, no, you're right. The hawk tuba. His mother married into the hawk family. I mean, wouldn't that make him half hawk anyway? I guess he's always flying. I guess that's what... No, but so is the owl magistrate, so it checks out, right? I do not know what the owl magistrate does, by the way, except for just, you know, is this basically Act 3, Birdonis? That kind of checks out. Yeah. Act 3 Birdonis. An honorary position of the hawk position. There you go. Gonna exhaust some bombardment. Unfortunately, the shame is still there to be exhausted. And then I'm gonna actually only one bound card to complete. I should just gain the strength and dexterity now. Shame! 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 Dong 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 dong. I'm gonna play oh, 2 black holes. Black holes and a giant glitter stream. Here we go. Hello, Prim! Greetings! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, I'm Kari. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary. Hello. Hi, Prim, what are you doing? I'm playing... I'm being the... everybody's favorite Chuny, the space guy, Regent is it? Like, just going through the ascension levels. Good morning. The man. The man, the myth, the legend. The Regent. But if Regent, why is this, you know, stuff referring to actual de jure rulership? How's the stream, Prim? If you need a raid and run, that's all right. Hello. Oh, that is how Regents be. Pew 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 pew. You're wine simulating a girl boss like his winemaker simulate. Oh, winemaker simulating. Actually, I don't fully understand exactly what that is. Nancy Drew? Oh, wine. Sorry, wine is winemaker. Wait. Was this some manner of Nancy Drew-esque mystery? That's what it sort of sounds like. But anyway, welcome. Have you ever played any, like, hidden object puzzle games on stream? Wine is not a simulator. Wine is not an emulator. Let's see. I can kingly punch. Kingly punch. I am drinking. Oh, it's about making wine, and also there's a mystery. Ah, I understand now. I now know the nature of what was going on. Because wine is also a Windows emulator whose acronym is wine is not an emulator. So I got slightly confused for a moment. Ah shit, the witch has 1 HP in the dream. I think we're just gonna have the bombardment do it. It's not an emulator. That's what it's called. Alright, we've destroyed the king has destroyed the queen via orbital bombardment. The loud fool returns. I'm neither loud nor a fool. Face me! There we go. It's raining money. Hallelujah. No Nancy Drew, yeah. Drops of God. Is that Nancy Drew thing? Huh. Little king, you brim with mightiness like I. Tanks is immediately taking the region's real confidence. Dominate the spire, crush them all, he bellows, hurling a strange scepter towards him. This will let you fight on even ground. He's got the spiral power now. Look at this crazy spiral power. His yapping is a card. All right, sorry for the ad break. Hello Raiders. Sorry, we're just into ad breaks immediately. I'm gonna chill here for a couple minutes and not say anything important. 725521320. I guess I need to do taxes. That's add over. Okay. It was meant in. I mean, it's the spire. Spires don't need to be spiral. It's kind of a problem. Yes, it was auto-modded for aggression. All right, we're gonna wait until the formal end of the ad break, then start another run. And I'm gonna try to like get everybody to Ascension 2 today. Yeah, imagine doing your taxes can be me. Although it is a little bit off topic. Just putting that out there. Taxes kind of a little off topic right now. Just saying. I haven't been live, not that long. I really don't want to promise anything, and it is actually like a bit of a project. Wait, were you talking about TurboTax? When did TurboTax come up? I don't think TurboTax came up. TurboTax come up? I don't think TurboTax came up in chat. Oh, you got a TurboTax ad. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, we're out of ads. I mean, the ads kind of suck too. The fact that ads are here. All right. We are the defect. Agabeko. I would like to VTube this fire. Okay, but AI though. Consider that AI. Boost away. Okay, good sequence, pretty good. Maybe just killed the middle one, the boot sequence. We couldn't dive. Boom. 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 Okay, but refract is actually really good. As much as I like the whole compact thing. Oh, is this like a... No, this is a 3-leaf path. Sure, I'll take some gold and fight some enemies. Instead of fighting some enemies. No, just give me the dazed. Whenever I gain gold... Okay, that's good early on. Panto is good, and it's probably an additional 3 upgrades. Sure, I'll take Panto. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. It is gain 1 max HP for fight, basically, yeah. Okay. Oof. Okay. Alright, now we kill the guy. That is a tough, that's a tough fight for this guy. Tough fight for the defect. However, the refract is getting beefier. With the snail status affected? Oh, snail status effect is the same as slow from the first game. It deals your attacks do 10% more damage after each card you play. So your second card does 10% more attack damage, your third card does 20% more attack damage, and so on. Super critical. Super critical. Super critical. Super critical. Super radical. Oh, I think it, yeah. So mid orbs, it kills the thing, causes the other ones to summon, and then we got the others. And now the orbs will kill them all. Neat. That was super easy. And I got loop. Get orbed. Free dark. Free dark is a treat. Maybe even more of it. Alright, get refracted. Professional orb plunderer. Need to kill the guy so that the dark doesn't hit him. Frost is the only one I don't have. Sweeping beam? Charge battery? Leap? Charge battery. I want to charge battery. Isn't the answer due to recent events you can't? Isn't the fact, like, you can't do... Isn't the answer... Lol, I'm out even? To keeping your network secure? Since that's been the case for a while, I think it's even more. Oh, from the ban? I don't think we're talking about the same thing, but also it's kind of off topic. Yeah, but basically there's there are vulnerabilities and everything. I am going to be getting a lot of those powers. How many powers do I have now? Just the one. I assume I'm going to get more. Hey, it's Vanda Black. It's good old Joe Vanda Black. Ouch. Alright, good night. Night, night. Pew pew pew. I think this is just like, this is exact lethal on me. Ouch. I did get hit by Vanda Black. All right. It's pretty cooler in the death message. A T. Oh yes, Neo put the architect to sleep. Slumber. The eternal slumber. Okay. Sleepy time tea. Tetramin tea? You like the tea? How are we doing? We've been Today's not going to be a super long stream. Just to preface that, I'm just putting that out here now. The claw! There's better support for the claw now. Oh yeah, no, I'm still frying. I'm still at it. You haven't gotten rid of me that easily. Thanks. I made it myself. This does work out actually with the, yeah, okay. That works. The fact that defrag is rare now. They made defrag rare, but they kept acrobatics common until this patch. Ouch. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I'm losing the buffer anyway. Might as well do it this way. All right, we got him. We got him. There's better support for claw. I don't know whether I've unlocked it yet. The zappies will in fact continue until morale improves. Pew! Pew pew! Pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Uproar looks fun, but I haven't played with it yet, so I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna try it. Double buffer. Literally making the thing twice as good. Doop, doop. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Ba-da-doop. 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 I love C-Punk, yeah. I listen to C-Punk music all the time. I know it's super surprising for me to listen to. What's a random attack from my drop pile? What's in... Capital One, what's in your drop pile? Speaking of dumbass. Ugh. I mean, I might be listening to Aqua Bossa Nova. I don't know. You don't know. Ugh. I'm getting thoroughly licked here. That hair, yeah. They're quite good for, you know, discovered a guy on Fiverr. That guy on Fiverr really just like, all right, send it, I guess. Turns out that people listened to his music for like, fuck, played the wrong card. Oh well. Never punished, I guess? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'm ever punished. Mildly punished? Well, we'll see if I get to the next... order? Okay. Haha. Oh no. Do I boulder again? He's yeah, it turns out that the guy was actually the Banjo Kazooie, you know, voice model, you know? The merchants. Yep. So is the Lagavulin. No! I lost my... Ugh. Rude. Why is it playing twice? Blah. That's why I call claw support. he's literally any Banjo-Kazooie character, you know? Shit, Clonk! God. Speaking of Clonk, Clonk did reach out to me and ask if I was doing well. Which I appreciate. I could signal boost. I have not seen somebody try this, however. I don't know whether this is good, however. Patata. Bonk, 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 bonk. Claw clone is good. I cast Torment of. I mean, I could have cloned the boulder, but I feel like that would have gotten a little bit impractical. Oh. Oh, indeed, yes. Yeah, not saying it wouldn't have been funny. It's just, you know. Bonk. It's also an orb. It's also an orb that grows power. It's basically a darkness orb if you think about it. He's living on borrowed time. Yep. Yep. No, he's yeah. There we. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm, yep. I do find it funny that the one of the better mahjong implementations of on the Switch is the one that exists in like 21 Clubhouse games or whatever, 49, 67 Clubhouse games, whatever it's called. I don't know how many Clubhouse games there are. Some horrifyingly large number of Clubhouse games. many Clubhouse games. Some moderate amount of Clubhouse games. Between 27 and 34 Clubhouse games. Because so many of the Mahjong games available on the Nintendo Play Shop are actually solitaire, and then of the rest, like a surprisingly high number of them are Hong Kong. Which isn't exactly what I expect, but like, you know, through 30 to 50 Pro Clubhouse games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you got the spirit. I assume that I cannot get like a... I cannot get a replaying Ultimate Defend out of this. That'd be great if I could. Here, I'll take your double energy so I can get a boulder and 4 block. Okay, 10... 9 more. The claw! Bonk, bonk. Ow. They do a good job of making unpleasant visceral squishing noises, you know? An upgrade outside the claw's already upgraded. Claw's been upgraded this whole time. And the 4 claw. They might be giants. It's squishmaxing. It's giving squishmaxing. Ow. Your blanket doesn't offer enough block. Yeah. Did you lose, I'm not gonna need Strike Dummy for anything. Potion Belt and Red Mask. Ooh, okay. I do like weak. So the question is, can the Hunter Killer, outpace my claws? It hasn't even debuffed me yet. And my ultimate defend. go. I mean, Glacier should work, right? Because... yeah. Glacier's a full block with the other thing, right? Like... the Claire! This guy is XX under... he's straight edge, yeah. Look at all those straight edges. It took me a while to learn that straight edge was actually, like, you know, somebody who doesn't do a bunch of substances, right? My deck's like, what's a claw? I've never seen a claw in my life. I'm gonna actually take the block. It's quite complicated, yeah. I like the Pokemon Claude Sire. Claude Sire. Oh, oh. It's well, I like Dorbs' name for this guy. He's Mr. Bees. It's Mr. Bees. I bees. He's the bee's knees. Look at those knees. They have very few bees on them. Alright. Well, with the number of claws this baby can hold. Claw. Zap. I love that red mask. I'm trying to figure out exactly how that thing is doing damage. Alright. I would buffer. And I do that. Then... yes. We are back to crab, indeed. Alright. Joke's on you, I'm buffering your boulder. Alright. Boop. Boop. Hologram back the claw. And then flop. And then flop. Flop, flop. Flop, flop, flop. And get bouldered! That boulder is not loud enough, I think. It should be louder. Look, Quadex are good in this game. A Clothiosis? I think I want looming fruit, actually. I like the idea of looming fruit is a very funny relic name. Look, I have not actually beat this yet. Alright, where's my multi-claw? I guess I go up the left. See, this is a claw too. It's overclock. I just have one orb slot. I'm like everyone else in this game. There's with the, there's the thing that is definitely not the Hololive thing, right? That's the thing that definitely isn't da 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 da. Minor key Hololive. Just press the claw button. Press the quad, sire. I'm clawing my way to victory. Fuck. Fuck. Claw. Claw. Claw, 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 claw. Another hologram so I can claw. A droid grants 3 gains block. Marbles. I could grab a random other claw. I don't know that I want to. A random unupgraded claw? I mean, it technically is a thing. I could get another feral. I mean, I guess I just buy it. Why not? And a hologram. Just apply more claw. Yeah. Da. 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 Klar. Da klar. Ouch. There goes my max HP. Ouch. There goes my max HP again. The claw, the claw, the claw. Look, I just need more claw. There's a simple answer to this, and it's to have twice as many claw. And a potion-shaped rock. But mostly twice as many claw. They do not know the might of the claw. Look, have you gone wrong with claw? Has anyone ever gone wrong with claw? I'm winning with claw. If you think that claw is the problem, clearly you do not have enough claw. Clearly you do not have all of these claws. Look at this man. He thinks he's got something here, but in fact, I have claw. Maybe too many claw. Is this too many claw? Maybe. Maybe. But enemy cannot argue with too many bullet shaped like claw. Okay, question. I have a regal pillow now. Really, I should rest. However, I could clone claw. Consider. Tough choice. Let's put it to a poll. All right. Rest. One minute poll. Let's see. All right, vote. Now vote. Democracy manifest. I think the outcome was foretold. See, fairy in a bottle. I'll be fine. All right, what do we got? The claw. Okay, we're more claw. Look at the look. My deck is now half claw by volume. Actually, I think it's like 5-6 claw by volume. There we go. So this is how resting dies. Also chug all my potions. I'll chug these potions. Hee hee. Tee hee. Claw, claw, claw. I hate being bound like that. This sucks. Well, there's a reason we have a fairy. Claw, claw, claw. Strength up. Okay, but have you considered claw, claw? Looks like a shockingly small amount of claw in my deck, actually. There's only like 65 claws, I guess. 30 other cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, 23, 24. Got 28 non-claw cards. Insane. Go back. Didn't I dismantle you? Fix you, fix your friend. Ridiculous. Claw wasn't enough. He's way more claws than that. I know. A toxic wasp colony residing in triangular nest. Pew! Defect empties energy reserves and tears the hexagonal is wide open. I love the fleeing, like, scared, like, you know, constructs. Black cannon. The claw! Helix drill turbo and scavenge. All right. Well, I didn't plan on doing a super long stream today. 4 hours is not bad, and you know, honestly, what a great note to end on. You know, let's raid someone. Why not? Let's see who's going out. 1 hour for each. Yep. Neat little 4-hour stream. Let's man, there's a lot of people. A fair number of people around. We could get who's up? Let's see. I haven't rated Scout in a while. On who? Warframe. A lot of Warframe playing right now. I guess Taco is on. Pago's playing Pacopia, which is basically the other game that I've been playing. There you go. Let's raid Taco. Taco was around pretty early in my sort of journey, and so you know, why not? Taco run. There you go. All right, raid message is the claw. Because of course it is. The claw. This is the raid message if you've got a sub. This is the raid message if you don't have a sub. Oh, the claw. All right. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, and we are back. I'm back now, basically. Sorry for the absence. I was trying to get out of the depression hole, and I guess this is how you pull yourself out of the depression hole. You just do this. So, yeah. Thanks for coming. See you soon. More streams very, very soon. Bye.